Good morning, it's Monday, about 7 a.m. now. We're back out for another week of training. And boy, am I feeling it. Pretty tiring morning, sun rising, nice and cool out here. And we're putting 6 miles on the legs today. The legs are just so far from recovered, so far. Shins are hurting, hips are about as tight as they could be again. But we're out here getting it done. We have our biggest week of mileage yet lined up over the course of these next 6 days, and we're gonna have to power on through. Have some travel lined up this week, so gotta be thinking ahead to how I'm gonna manage with nutrition and getting these runs in. But I'm stoked. Just reminding myself this morning that I chose this. I don't need to be out here. I don't need to be running marathons. I don't need to be setting a goal sub 3:30. I don't need to be chasing sub 3 hours. I'm choosing this. Doesn't mean it doesn't suck sometimes, but I'm choosing it. This hat's starting to get awful smelly. Just feels like we're at a point where I need a bit of a break. You know, Sunday, my day off, I just spent walking all day at Kings Island. A great freaking time, but definitely didn't recover well. And in this time, that I feel like I need a bit of a break. I'm hitting peak mileage. I'm pushing for some of the most intense training the entire block, but sometimes that is what training's about. Just a reminder to myself out here, the mantra for these past couple weeks, lock in. Time to lock in, baby. Time to lock in. Good morning. It's Tuesday. You know what that means. We're running again. Quite the sunrise, quite the sunsets. It's been a beautiful, freaking beautiful few days here after Saturday's miserable freaking long run. Wow. Beginnings of these runs have been tough. The first quarter mile, my shins are just getting destroyed, which is not a good sign. Not a good sign. I don't want to be getting shin splints here. But one of the things with me running is, I get tight. My shins hurt. Sometimes my knees hurt. But if I just keep running, just keep going, even just marginally, like a quarter mile, sometimes even less, pain just kind of just goes away. So I don't know exactly what to do about that, but I'll take it, I guess. I'll take it. Good morning, it's Wednesday. It's 4 a.m. and we're not running. I had to get up for my flight. Slight change of plans, not getting my run in this morning. So we're gonna head out and either sneak it in tonight or worst case just move it to tomorrow and swap out my rest day for today. Morning. It is Thursday morning, and that means no rest day because I skipped Wednesday's run and moved it to today. It is hot and humid here in Miami, but you know what? We got to get it in. We got an 8-miler quality session, 6 miles split up into 3 sets of 2 at 7:20 minute per mile pace. So not going to be an easy run by any means, but gonna be doable. The legs got a little extra rest. I think we're feeling pretty good. Just gotta get after it. It's only 4:45 early morning. It's days like these where talking to the camera makes you question what you're doing a little bit too much. You just gotta go and run. You just gotta run. Get it done. All right, first working set of 2 miles. It's done. Woo! Damn, guys. I'm dehydrated, starting to cramp, and I'm losing water very quickly. Sucks. God, training in the summer is tough. And I can go on, I forgot how difficult this was, blah, blah, blah. But it's the training that counts. This is where things are tough and you gotta step up and get it the fuck done. So we got 2-minute recovery in between. Just running right here next to the beach on this boardwalk. It's beautiful. Can't hear the waves. Super calm morning. Working set 2 complete. I could have sworn I had 3 minutes for these breaks. My coach must have updated it. That sneaky, sneaky coach. And that'll round out the working sets. Crushed it. But geez, that last mile was brutal. When a mile's tough like that and you have to hit pace, you just gotta mentally put yourself in the race. You know, it's, dude, I'm going to be feeling this. Potentially a mile like 17. Anywhere from between there and 26. Or step up and get it done. We had a little 0.7 mile cool down. You know, once you're done with the run, feel good. Running will teach you a really great sense of delayed gratification. Not just for training for the race, but even just on daily runs. All right, which is a little more instant, but it's more delayed than going back to sleep. One thing with that run though, my heart rate was absolutely screaming. I mean, I think I was in the I might have been in the 190s in the check. It's gonna take me a freaking week to get my heart rate back down from there. Saturday morning, 5:45, we're running. Had a nice little off day yesterday, but did not get, well, I guess I got more sleep than I would have, but we're getting after it though. We got a little 6-miler lined up today. Nothing crazy, nothing special. Just gonna get it in. Just all week in my head I've been thinking about this 20-miler that I got lined up tomorrow. That's what's really gonna matter. Because the 6-miler, I could do the 6-miler in my sleep. There's a little sunrise action coming. We're just taking it easy out here today. It's nice. Much nicer morning than 2 days ago. We got a little bit of a drizzle hitting as well, keeping it cool. Running places that feel good is just such a game changer. A lot of you guys are waking up and standing on a treadmill every day. You know, some days you got to, but don't do it unless you have to. There's really no better way to start the day than when the run just hits. Alright, it's a new day. It's Saturday morning. Saturday morning means long run. It's 6 a.m. on the button. And we got 20 miles going on the legs. Doing great, caught up on sleep yesterday. Got a big old nap in, got about 7 hours overnight. Whoop stats haven't been the greatest. Yesterday's 6-miler, super simple. Boom, put it there. We'll put Wednesday's quality session up here. Boom. And now we're gonna round out the week with one more run, and it's gonna be the biggest since we started prep. Debated doing it back home when I fly back home later today or here in Florida. I'm just gonna knock it out. Gonna get in a handful of miles before the sun comes up and then try to beat the heat with the rest. Got the sunglasses on deck, got electrolytes in hand, and I got 4 goos in the pocket. So what else could you need? We are prepped and primed and ready to go. Don't be afraid to take a little pit stop every once in a while. Soak in the scenery that you're out here running on. Just pop right out and we're back. Ran all the way to the airport, that's funny. Don't want to go that way. It's cool though. When you start hitting distances like this, like there's 2 different kinds of runs. There's the runs where you gotta hit paces. Right, maybe there's some race pace miles incorporated in there, stuff like that. Today's just easy pace all the way through, so it's really low pressure. And it really gives me the opportunity to explore, but also kind of get lost. I don't really know where I am or where I'm going. It's like I'm making all these turns, and in my head I'm like, okay, I need to turn left here, turn right here. It just sucks running with a water bottle and your phone though, and goos in the pocket. 4 more miles. Boom, baby. 20 miles down, 2:57.52, and an 8:53 minute per mile pace. It's a gas, that's for sure, but feels good. Now for a quick shower, pack up, get on out of here. And after an absolute nightmare
of a travel day. We are home. It is 2 a.m. and finally in bed. Originally, my flight was supposed to get home at 3 p.m. It is now 2 a.m. Tack an extra 11 hours of just plane rides and sitting in the airport. Anyway, it was a good week. Good week of training. Record high mileage for this prep. So that's cool. Legs are definitely feeling it today. That's for sure. And since I moved the long run to Sunday, I gotta get up in 4 hours to go run 6 miles. This is when this is when training is difficult, guys. But anyways, that's another week of training. So if you want to keep following along, subscribe. And we're about 5 weeks out from race day.